Have you ever noticed how some people who've been through tough times seem to love others more deeply? It's a curious thing, isn't it? These individuals, often called wounded healers, have a remarkable ability to connect with others and offer profound love and support. But what makes them so special? How do their past struggles translate into a greater capacity for love? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of wounded healers and uncover the reasons behind their extraordinary ability to love. Let's start by understanding what exactly a wounded healer is. A wounded healer is someone who has experienced significant pain or trauma in their life, but has found a way to use those experiences to help others. They've gone through difficult times, faced their own demons, and come out the other side with a deeper understanding of human nature and the human heart. These individuals aren't defined by their past hurts, but rather by how they've grown from them. Wounded healers often share certain traits. They tend to be highly empathetic, compassionate, and intuitive. They have a keen ability to sense what others are feeling and to offer support in meaningful ways. These individuals are often drawn to helping professions or volunteer work, where they can use their insights to make a difference in people's lives. One of the key reasons wounded healers are able to love so deeply is their understanding of shared pain. When you've been through tough times yourself, you develop a unique ability to connect with others who are struggling. It's like speaking a secret language that only those who have experienced similar hardships can understand. This shared experience creates a bond that goes beyond surface-level interactions. Wounded healers can look at someone who's hurting and say, "I see you. I understand what you're going through." This recognition is incredibly powerful. It helps people feel less alone in their struggles and creates a safe space for them to open up and heal. The wounded healer's ability to tap into this shared pain allows them to offer a level of support and understanding that others might not be able to provide. Through their own experiences, wounded healers develop a high level of emotional intelligence. They've had to navigate complex feelings and learn to process their own pain. This journey gives them valuable insights into the human emotional landscape. They become adept at recognizing subtle emotional cues and understanding the underlying causes of people's behaviors. This emotional intelligence allows wounded healers to respond to others with great sensitivity and care. They can often sense what someone needs even before that person realizes it themselves. Whether it's a listening ear, a word of encouragement, or simply a comforting presence, wounded healers have an intuitive understanding of how to support others in their emotional journeys. The gift of compassion is another powerful tool in the wounded healer's arsenal. Having faced their own struggles, they develop a deep well of kindness and understanding for others. They know firsthand how challenging life can be and how much a little compassion can mean to someone who's hurting. This compassion allows wounded healers to look beyond surface-level behaviors and see the pain or fear that might be driving someone's actions. Instead of judging, they respond with empathy and kindness. This approach can be transformative for those on the receiving end, helping them feel accepted and understood, often for the first time in their lives. Wounded healers have learned the strength that comes from vulnerability. They've had to face their own weaknesses and insecurities head-on, and in doing so, they've discovered the power of being open and honest about their struggles. This experience allows them to create safe spaces for others to be vulnerable as well. By showing that it's okay to not be okay, wounded healers encourage others to let down their guards and be authentic. They understand that true healing and growth often come from facing our fears and insecurities rather than hiding from them. This willingness to be vulnerable and to hold space for others' vulnerability creates deeper, more meaningful connections. The art of active listening is a skill that many wounded healers master. They've learned through their own experiences how valuable it is to be truly heard. As a result, they become excellent listeners, able to tune in to not just the words being said, but also the emotions and needs behind those words. When a wounded healer listens, they do so with their full attention. They pick up on subtle cues in tone and body language. They ask thoughtful questions and provide a non-judgmental space for others to express themselves. This kind of deep listening can be incredibly healing, allowing people to process their thoughts and feelings in a supportive environment. Wounded healers often develop an abundance of patience and understanding. They know from personal experience that healing is not a linear process. There are ups and downs, steps forward and steps back. This knowledge allows them to be patient with others who are on their own healing journeys. They understand that everyone heals at their own pace and in their own way. Instead of pushing or pressuring, wounded healers offer gentle support and encouragement. They celebrate small victories and provide comfort during setbacks. This patient, understanding approach creates a safe space for growth and healing. One of the most powerful aspects of being a wounded healer is the ability to find purpose in pain. These individuals have taken their difficult experiences and turned them into a force for good in the world. They use their insights and empathy to help others who are struggling, finding meaning and fulfillment in making a positive difference in people's lives. This sense of purpose can be incredibly healing for the wounded healer themselves. It allows them to see that their past struggles weren't in vain, but rather have equipped them with valuable tools to help others. The reward of seeing someone else heal or grow because of their support can be deeply satisfying and life-affirming. While wounded healers have an incredible capacity for love and support, they also learn the importance of self-care and boundaries. They understand that in order to effectively help others, they need to take care of themselves first. This involves setting healthy boundaries, recognizing their own limits, and making time for rest and rejuvenation. Wounded healers learn to balance their desire to give with their own needs for healing and growth. They understand that it's not selfish to prioritize their own well-being, but rather a necessary part of being able to show up fully for others. This balance allows them to sustain their healing work over the long term without burning out. Through their experiences, wounded healers develop a remarkable resilience. They faced adversity and come out stronger on the other side. This resilience allows them to weather life's storms with grace and to help others do the same. They know that setbacks are a normal part of life and that it's possible to bounce back from even the most difficult circumstances. Wounded healers often become a source of strength and inspiration for others. Their ability to persevere in the face of challenges gives hope to those who are struggling. They serve as living proof that it's possible to overcome hardships and find happiness and fulfillment on the other side. The impact of a wounded healer's love extends far beyond individual interactions. There's a ripple effect that occurs when someone receives healing love and support. As they heal and grow, they often become more capable of offering love and support to others in their life. This creates a positive cycle of healing that can transform entire communities. Wounded healers play a crucial role in this process. By offering their unique blend of empathy, understanding, and support, they help create a more compassionate and connected world. Their ability to love harder inspires others to do the same, spreading healing and positive change far and wide. The journey of a wounded healer is not an easy one. It requires courage, self-reflection, and a willingness to face one's own pain. But for those who walk this path, the rewards are immense. Not only do they find healing for themselves, but they also gain the ability to offer profound love and support to others. Wounded healers remind us of the incredible resilience of the human spirit. They show us that it's possible to take our pain and transform it into something beautiful and meaningful. Their capacity for deep, healing love is a testament to the power of human connection and the transformative nature of empathy and compassion. As we've explored in this video, there are many reasons why wounded healers are able to love harder. Their experiences have given them a unique perspective on life and human nature. They've developed emotional intelligence, compassion, and the ability to create safe spaces for vulnerability. They've mastered the art of active listening and learned the value of patience and understanding. Wounded healers have found purpose in their pain and learned the importance of self-care and boundaries. They've built resilience and become a source of strength and inspiration for others. Through their healing love, they create positive ripple effects that can transform entire communities. But perhaps the most important thing to remember is that the potential to be a wounded healer exists within all of us. We all face challenges and difficulties in life. The key is how we choose to use those experiences. Will we let them harden our hearts, or will we use them to develop greater empathy and compassion? By embracing the lessons of wounded healers, we can all learn to love more deeply and meaningfully. We can use our own experiences of pain and struggle to connect with others and offer support. In doing so, we not only help others heal, but also find healing for ourselves. As we conclude this exploration of why wounded healers are able to love harder, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on our own lives. How have our past experiences shaped our ability to love and connect with others? Are there ways we could use our own wounds to become a source of healing for those around us? Remember, being a wounded healer doesn't mean you have to be perfect or have all the answers. It's about being willing to use your experiences to connect with others and offer support. It's about choosing to respond to life's challenges with empathy and compassion rather than bitterness or fear. By cultivating these qualities in ourselves, we can all contribute to creating a more loving and supportive world. We can be part of the ripple effect of healing love that spreads from person to person, community to community. So the next time you encounter someone who's struggling, remember the lessons of the wounded healer. Offer your empathy, your understanding, and your compassion. Listen deeply, create a safe space for vulnerability, and respond with patience and kindness. In doing so, you may find that you too have the ability to love harder and make a profound difference in someone's life. The path of the wounded healer is a powerful one. It shows us that our past pain doesn't have to define us, but can instead become a source of strength and wisdom. It reminds us of the healing power of love and connection. And it offers hope that no matter what we've been through, we can use our experiences to create something beautiful and meaningful in the world. As we move forward, let's carry these lessons with us. Let's strive to be more understanding, more compassionate, and more loving in our interactions with others. Let's recognize the wounded healers in our lives and appreciate the depth of love they offer. And let's consider how we might become wounded healers ourselves, using our own experiences to offer healing and support to those around us. In a world that often feels divided and disconnected, the wounded healer's ability to love harder offers a powerful antidote. It reminds us of our shared humanity and the strength we can find in supporting one another. By embracing these principles, we can all play a part in creating a more loving, understanding, and compassionate world. So, as you go about your day, Consider how you might apply the wisdom of the wounded healer in your own life. How can you use your experiences to connect more deeply with others? How can you offer support and understanding to those who are struggling? How can you love harder, even in the face of life's challenges? Remember, every act of kindness, every moment of empathy, every instance of deep listening has the potential to make a difference. You never know how your words or actions might impact someone else's life. By choosing to love harder, like the wounded healers we've discussed, you have the power to create positive change in the world around you. As we come to the end of this video, I encourage you to take these ideas to heart. Reflect on your own experiences and how they've shaped your capacity for love and understanding. Consider how you might use your own wounds as a source of healing for others. And most importantly, don't be afraid to love harder. The world needs more of that kind of love, and you have the power to provide it. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of why wounded healers are able to love harder. I hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Remember, we all have the potential to be wounded healers in our own way. By embracing this role, we can create a more loving, compassionate, and connected world for everyone.